Emmanuel Hospice provides care, comfort, and support for individuals and families at the end of life. But they can't do that good work without the help of volunteers. And for some, you can bring your dog along to help brighten someone's day. We've got Holly Salas. She is the volunteer coordinator on the end. Kelly Griffin right here in the middle. She volunteers with her dog Willow, who also came to visit. We're gonna have to show off Willow's tail in a few minutes. But ladies, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So first, let's talk about what Emmanuel Hospice does, all of the care that you provide for families around West Michigan.
Yeah, Emmanuel Hospice is a local nonprofit. Our goal, our mission, and our values is to provide quality end-of-life care, and not just end-of-life, but quality at the end. So really feeding into people's, mind, body, and spirit to make the best of the time that they have left.
Okay, perfect. And Len, talk about the role that the volunteers play in that mission.
Volunteers are vital to our care for our patients. So volunteers like Kelly and others visit one-on-one with patients and just give them friendly, companionship, interaction, get to know them, know their stories, relieve anxiety at the end of life. Really just such a big support for the patients and their families too.
I appreciate that. And I know that dogs definitely bring joy and love. Talk to us about why you decided to volunteer and how you got Willow involved as well.
Well, there's a heart that I have for the dying. And I would imagine they're probably an underserved population, especially when it comes to dying. And I know the power of animals and how much they impact lives. So it was just something that I thought I would love to do. And Willow is such a good girl.
Yeah.
And her disposition is phenomenal. So she does really well with people. Mm-hmm. And especially she can just sit and be by their side, and they just sit and pet her, and she just lays there. So yeah. It's wonderful. It's wonderful to see the human-animal connection.
Absolutely. How long have you been volunteering?
It's been
over a year now.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Willow is also part of my therapy practice.
Okay.
So she's also a certified therapy dog.
Okay. So now that doesn't necessarily have to be the case if someone wants to volunteer with their dog, but talk about the process and the steps that you have to go through to be able to be accepted as a volunteer and to have your dog accepted too.
Right. So dogs do not have to be technically trained. We do that with Alliance of Therapy Dogs. It's about a 3-week process, give or take. The dog just has to be a year old, friendly, have kind of a calm demeanor, and they go through that process with Alliance of Therapy Dogs. It's very flexible. They do 3 observation visits with the handler and the dog. And then once they're certified, we also get our volunteers certified as well, the human. So we do a hybrid model. So we bring them into our office. We teach them, about Emmanuel Hospice and our values. And then they also get hospice education. So what actually goes into the dying process? What does it look like? What is their role at the end of life? And how can they give back? And that usually takes about 1 to 2 weeks as well. We just say we hope that volunteers are 18 and older, are able to commit to the time commitment. It's about 1 hour a week, maybe less, just depending on what they have available. And they also have to have their own transportation as well. So just getting to and from those visits.
Okay, perfect. Little background check, things like that, things that you would know and expect. Kelly, talk about what this has given back to you. You say you care for this community very much. Has this made it even more so?
It's just meaningful, and being able to enter into a space that we're all going to die someday, and being more comfortable with what is set before us. And so it's been very powerful and very meaningful in that these people are sweet and kind and tender, but also, they're on they're really struggling with loss of their own life.
Right, absolutely. I mean, you can truly impact someone at a time when it's crucial, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And oh my gosh, and I'm sorry, Willow is the sweetest, and her tail, she's got a beautiful little dyed tail that makes her even more special. She's been a model guest. You ladies, thank you so much for being here. So if people want more information, they just go to the website and find that?
Yep, go to emmanuelhospice.org. They can email us there or call us at 7190 90919. They can also email hsalis@emmanuelhospice.org and talk to me directly. I'm happy to meet with anybody and answer their questions.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for all of the great work you do. We appreciate you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you, Willa.